If you want to study in the United Kingdoms but don't know where to find the scholarships and how to apply for them, then this video is for you. Welcome to the third episode of Know Your Scholarships. I am Sunandini, working at Inside IM as a video creator. If you want to know why you even need a scholarship and the basic understanding of scholarship, then watch episode number 1. If you want to know when to start preparing for scholarship and the basic tips and tricks for scholarship application, then watch episode number 2. Moving forward, we are going more country specific, focusing on United Kingdoms in this episode. So let's begin. Before we start with the specific scholarships in United Kingdoms, we need to know what all subjects and degrees have the maximum number of scholarships. That means that the chances of getting into that subject and degree will increase. But mind it, we don't have the data of how many people are applying for those subjects and degrees because it will differ every year. As per the data from the British Council, we can see there are more number of scholarships for business, computer science and medicine compared to film, theatre studies and archaeology in United Kingdoms. Look at this data which says the degree-wise scholarship count. We can see it will be less burdensome to fund a master's degree in the United Kingdoms compared to any other degree, followed by a bachelor's degree, MBA and then diploma. To know the difference between all these degrees, I have attached a link in description which will give you all the details for the same. Why are these graphs important? I want you to make an informed decision to study in United Kingdoms. First, know your desired subject and if it's valuable in United Kingdoms or not. Then decide when is the best time to go for higher education. Is it bachelor's, master's or even higher? So moving forward, this video is divided into 5 parts. Part number 1 is a case study where I'll choose a specific subject, a degree and a college. Part 2 is a budget where I'll use those case study materials and create a budget to know what is the amount of scholarship that is required. Part number 3 talks about how to find these scholarships. I have made a consolidated data for you specifically for all the scholarships which are not easily accessible in United Kingdom specifically. Part 4 talks about how to apply for these scholarships. We will take 3 examples of scholarships and move forward with this. Part 5 talks about the key takeaways from this video. So let's make a case study together. In reality, you will have your desired subject and some of the best colleges that you are eligible for. But since the point of this video is scholarships in United Kingdoms, I am going to choose the subject and degree which has the maximum number of scholarships in UK so that I have many options to fund my education. From the data above, I have seen finance management to have the maximum number of scholarships and the degree that I am choosing is master. For my choice of college, I have some additional information. Most of my seniors have taken this course from University of Glasgow. So I have a bias that I know that the quality of education here is good. From all the data above, I am taking a case study of applying to United Kingdoms for Masters in Finance Management from University of Glasgow, Scotland in United Kingdom. Similarly, using your own additional information and reasoning, shortlist your subject, degree and colleges. So now moving forward, we will make a budget to know how much expense goes to study in Glasgow for 2 years of masters. We are going to use the same Excel from episode 1, but this time taking the expenses for studying in University of Glasgow and see what is the ideal amount of scholarship required there. Please note, while looking at your expenses, make sure you take the international student fee, which is almost double the UK student fee. From this budget, as per this, our expenses for 2 years in Glasgow for Masters in Finance Management will be about 69 lakhs. Please check the link in description to download this budget. Part 3 of this video talks about how to find your required scholarships. Most of the students apply for scholarships from the university website themselves. So it is very common and accessible and hence the competition there is very high. So the chances of you getting those scholarships reduces. But if you dig a bit deeper, you will know there are many more scholarships that you can apply for. But where do we find those scholarships? To get access to not so common and hard to find scholarships, I have made a consolidated data in Excel. You can download the link from the description and see how it works. The data is categorized as per bachelor's degree, master's degree and PhD postdoc. The scholarship name is written here with the subject, the type of scholarship, the sources of scholarship and how to apply for them, the details of which is in the link itself. Part 4 of this video talks about how to apply for these scholarships. The method to apply is described in depth within the links themselves, but to understand better, we will go through some of these scholarships. Please remember, you don't need a college admit to apply for these scholarships except in case of college-based scholarships. Also, not all scholarships cover full expenses. The ones that do are highly competitive. On the other hand, you can get multiple scholarships covering parts of your funding and thus getting a 100% scholarship. We will choose some different kinds of scholarships with different methods of applying these scholarships so that we can cover the maximum. Example 1 is a government need-based scholarship. From the Excel sheet that we have made, I am taking a UK government-based scholarship, Commonwealth scholarships for developing Commonwealth countries for my Masters in Finance. This is a need-based scholarship for people belonging to the financially weaker section of the society. As written on the document, you can't apply here directly. You have to contact the Indian nominating agency whose details are there in the link. You can get a 100% scholarship worth 69 lakhs from this. Though I am not eligible for a need-based scholarship, but if you are, then you can check this out. The second example is a trust merit-based scholarship known as Saltier Scholarship. This is applicable for universities that are specifically in Scotland, and my case study perfectly aligns with this. There are 3 main requirements for this type scholarship. A is the eligibility criteria. So I fulfill all the eligibility criteria, some of which are I am an Indian and I want to study at the University of Glasgow in Scotland. B is get all your documents. This includes your name, email address and nationality, your offer details for a place at Scottish University on an eligible course, including your Scottish University name, offer, status, course or program applied for. C. Write 6 essays on all the topics that are given below. Check episode 2 of the KYS series to know when and how to start applying before the application process, and also some tips are given by the scholarship winners themselves. Check the link in description. This scholarship gives us 8,000 euros per year, which reduces our expense to 53 lakhs from 69 lakhs for 2 years of this course. So the third example is direct application to colleges. Here I am taking a case study of University of Glasgow for Masters in Finance. There are 2 ways to do this. A, through website. So I'm just gonna type scholarships in University of Glasgow. Here I found 12 scholarships for this college specifically. But in reality, there are 30 to 40 scholarships that you are eligible for. That is why I am making this video, so that you can find those scholarships and increase your chances to get those scholarships. The second way is through direct contact. What do you mean by this? Is there will be a person, a staff or a professor who is given the responsibility to fund as well as to choose the people to give scholarships to. If you have a direct person inside who is studying there or who has passed out, who can refer you to these staff or professors with whom you can have a one-on-one chat and increase your chances of getting those scholarships and also get a part-time job within the university themselves. This scholarship amount may vary from 15 to 16 lakhs, thus reducing your expense to 54 to 53 lakhs for 2 years. So now these are just 3 scholarships from the range of 100% scholarship to 20% scholarship. I can't stress this enough. To increase your chances of getting scholarship, you have to find the perfect balance of the maximum number of scholarship to apply for, making sure that you give the best quality profile and the correct documentation. This brings us to the end of the video, where we will discuss about the key takeaways from the video. Number 1, know the future value of your desired subject and degree. It is very smart to know what will be the worth of your course after the completion of the course. For example, right now, crypto and blockchain are at a hype. So a person who will study cybersecurity will be valuable for the next 20 years. Number 2, be prepared before applying for scholarships. You need to know when to start and what to start with before applying for scholarships. Watch episode 1 and 2 of the KYS series to dig deeper. Number 3, perfect equilibrium. In economics, this means a state in which opposing forces or influences are balanced. Here we have two opposite forces. A, the number of scholarships to apply for, and B, the quality of your application that is submitted. These are opposing because if you apply for too many scholarships, there are many variable documents like different essays and LORs for different scholarships. Thus, the quality of answers will depreciate. So, the chances of you getting the scholarship against all the other students will reduce. On the other hand, if you apply for lesser scholarships, since you don't know your competition, your work might still not be rewarded with scholarships, again reducing the chances of you getting a scholarship. The ideal goal is to fund our full expense of studying abroad. In this case, it is 69 lakhs. Ideally, most of the scholarship winners apply for at least 30 to 40 scholarships. So plan accordingly. Now further, we need to know how to find and apply for scholarships in different countries like Germany and Canada. If you have any global scholarship in UK that is not mentioned here, then comment on this video so that we can add those data points in this Excel sheet and keep it updated for everyone. If after watching all this you feel abroad is not for you or this is not the correct time to go to abroad, but you still need a global knowledge and some skill set, then you can also check out all uni programs on corporate finance, SaaS sales or digital marketing. Learn from the industry professionals and get certifications that will land you in the best jobs possible. Click on the link in the description below to know more about them. I will see you in the next episode of Know Your Scholarships with more such scholarships and how to find them. Thank you so much for watching this video. See you soon.